she picked Serena.
And who am I? That's not a secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip Girl. Good to see you.
What do you want, Blair?
Nothing, just to help those less fortunate, like I do every Thanksgiving. Unless, of course, you're no longer interested in Nate.
I am, but I'm not moronic enough to trust you to help me get him.
Oh, that's too bad, because I think Serena and Dan's Thanksgiving would be the perfect opportunity for you to reconnect.
Serena would never invite me. She's not exactly thankful I screened her sex tape for all of New York society.
Well, you make a point, but Nate will never forgive you unless you undo the damage between S and your father.
Except that I don't want them together.
Well, you said yourself that he is miserable without her, and besides, she's Serena Vanderwoodson, he's a man, he's probably gonna go back to her anyway. So this just at least gives you the chance to date Nate Archibald.
Fine. Tell me what to do.
Further instructions will come forth from my avatar, Dorota. Shoo, go. That's good. Go ahead.
Chuck, wake up. Seriously, Chuck, wake up. Bruce Kaplan is dead.
The guy was a two-bit crook. Who cares?
You should. I just got off the phone with his secretary. Apparently, Bruce died only a few days after our last meeting. He fell off the Bass Enterprises yacht.
Is there a point to this sob story?
Your father probably figured out that it was Bruce who tipped us off to the microfilm and the painting. Do you honestly think that Bart had nothing to do with his death?
Even if he did, I promise you, he covered his tracks or destroyed the evidence or had Lily do it for him. Now get out of my room.
Seems like Bass is basking in his misery. Looks like I'm not the only one who goes into hiding on Thanksgiving.
Step aside. Are you deaf? I said move it, Buster.
I'm sorry, Miss Waldorf, but Mr. Bass gave us specific instructions. You're no longer welcome at the Empire.
And this year's best dish is going to be served by yours truly.
What the hell took you so long?
And good morning to you too, Blair.
Chuck banned me from the Empire? I mean, he's banished me before, but that was when we were on a sex fast.
What do you want me to say? Chuck is hitting bottom. All he does now is drink in bed and argue with Monkey.
Well, I had no idea it was that bad.
Yeah, it's bad. He's even giving up on defeating Bart.
Well, that can't happen. We can't let Bart win. We have to re-inspire him.
What do you think I've been trying to do? Chuck didn't even care when I told him that Bruce Kaplan mysteriously drowned.
His dentist?
No, that's Brad Kaplan. Bruce is the Bass business manager who apparently fell off Bart's yacht. It's not a coincidence that one of the only people who knew about Bart's illegal oil trading died in a freak accident.
Especially since Sheikh Hassan, the man who sold Bart the oil, died in an accident too.
I mean, maybe if we can connect the two, we can take that to the authorities.
Or at least get Lily to see who Bart really is. I have an idea. All I need is a wampum pouch, a push-up bra, and all of Bart's computer passwords. Did somebody order a Thanksgiving spread?
You just cost my dim-witted doorman his holiday bonus.
Oh, don't blame him. I said you called for a stripper, and obviously, I'm a convincing one. I've come to kidnap you and bring you to Serena and Dan's Thanksgiving.
I'm not going anywhere but you are unless you want me to call security.
Don't be a grumpy Gus. Bart and Lily won't be there. Come on, let's get you cleaned up.
Part of our last conversation did you not understand? As long as I can't defeat my father, we can never be together.
Well, just because we can't live happily ever after doesn't mean that we can't have a little fun once in a while.
We made a pact. Need I remind you what that means?
But it's been too long since Monaco. Pocahontas needs her John Smith.
I always thought of myself as more of a John Rolfe kind of man.
That's my Chuck. You can play both. After dinner.
And you're sure Lily and Bart are gone?
They are. And now, so is my appetite. When was the last time you showered?
Only if you join me.